Hi boys and girls, today we are going to make some colorful fruit. Can you please tell me what this is? Yeah, you were right, it's a banana shape. What shape is this? A pineapple. And grapes. Those 3 sheets of paper with the images of the fruit are in your packets. You want to get those out along with a black piece of paper. So the black paper and the 3 sheets of pictures of fruit are in your packets. You want to get all of those out. You'll also need for supplies a glue stick, a pair of scissors, 4 different crowns, yellow, purple, green, and brown. You need paint, orange paint, green paint, purple paint, and yellow paint. You also need a paper plate, and you need a paper towel, which is damp. It's a little wet. First, we're gonna start with banana. We're gonna take a yellow crown, and we're gonna trace over some of the lines that are on the paper. Just like so. Now that you've outlined the banana in yellow, we're gonna put down the yellow crown and we're gonna find our yellow paint. We're gonna take the yellow paint and put a little dot of yellow paint, just a little dot on your paper, or on your paper plate, just like that. Then we're gonna take our one finger friend and we are going to start finger painting inside those lines. So take this little friend, hello, and you're gonna dive right into the yellow paint, put your finger in the yellow paint, and then we're gonna paint the banana. So you're going inside the lines and painting the banana. You may need your other hand to be the helper. So you put your other hand down to hold the paper from moving back and forth. Hold it down, and then you use your one finger friend and dip again. We're going back into the paint, and we are going to paint the whole banana yellow. Okay, after you're finished that, you'll see that your little finger friend is very dirty. So we're gonna take the wet paper napkin and we're just going to press your finger into the napkin to clean off your finger. And now your finger is clean. Put this dirty napkin over to the side and we're gonna use that later. Now you're gonna find your brown crown, and the tip of the banana, the very end, you're gonna color this brown. And then the top of the banana, you're gonna find your green crown and you're gonna color this in green. Boys and girls, your banana, the yellow part is still drying, so it's wet. We're gonna take this banana and we're going to put it over and out of the way. Next, we're going to take the grapes. What color are grapes? Normally grapes come in 2 different colors, purple or green. Today I'm gonna do mine purple. So I take the purple crown and I'm outlining the purple circles the best I can. Do the best you can. Okay, do all of them. Go very fast. You can take your time though. And I'm using Mother Helper hand to hold the paper down when I'm coloring. Look at all these purple juicy grapes. They look delicious. Grapes are super crunchy and juicy. So then you put the purple crown aside, and now we're gonna get the purple paint. Purple paint. Remember this little yellow dot? We're gonna make a purple dot. With a little bit of paint, just a little bit. Then I'm gonna have my finger friend come back out. Here's my finger friend. And it's gonna dip into the purple paint. Now I have purple paint on my finger. And this time, we're not gonna go back and forth with the paint like we did the banana. We're gonna go round and round and round and round inside the circles. Round and round and round inside the circles. Once you find that your finger, you can start to see it again. You don't have any paint on it. You need to dip back into that purple and go round and round and round and round again. And again until you cover all of the grape circles. Round and round and round. I'm going round and round and round, round and round and round, round and round, round and round, round and round. If you prefer to not use your finger, because you don't want your finger dirty, you can also use a Q-tip instead. And you would do the same thing. Take the Q-tip, dip it in the paint, and then go round and round in all these circles. Okay, perfect. So I have all my grapes colored in with paint. My finger friend looks a little dirty, so I'm going to have to go over to the paper towel and he needs to be washed off. So finger friend comes over to the paper towel and we wipe off our finger. Now he's clean again. I'm gonna put the paper towel over on the side. Then we need to find a green crown. Remembering our paint is still wet, we have to be careful. And now we're going to color the stem of the grapes green. Perfect. Put the crown down, pick up your grapes, and we're gonna put this grape paper over towards the side. Next, we have one more piece of fruit to color, and this is called a pineapple. So we are going to use brown to outline the skin of the pineapple. And we're gonna go like this. The best you can. Pineapples can be a little prickly. Very pretty fruit. Keep on going. It's kind of like a triangle V shape that you're making with the brown crown. Just like that. Okay, once you're finished with that, we're done with the brown crown. And now we are going to dip our finger into, we're gonna get the orange paint. We're gonna put a little orange paint right down here. Shake that up a little bit. Put a little orange paint, oops. And we're going to put a little bit of yellow paint here. And now our finger friend's gonna dip into both of them. So a little orange, little yellow, and then we're gonna just go inside these little triangles. Okay? So you're gonna do all of the if you go over top of the crown, that's okay. Normally resist the paint a bit as long as you're not putting the paint on too thick. Okay? When we're using orange and yellow together, adds a little more dimension to your pineapple. So we're just trying to cover up the white that is inside the pineapple body, the body of the pineapple. What color do you think the stem is? Well, the stem for the grapes was what color? Do you remember? That's the same color that we're going to use for the stem of the pineapple. If you run out of paint, you can always put a little bit more paint on your paper plate and dip back in. But I think this is good. It's better to have less paint than too much. Perfect. So now our pineapple is completed. Our finger is dirty, so we have to clean our finger off. Once you're finished cleaning your finger off, we are going to take this paper towel. We're now finished with it. So we're going to put it on the paper plate, and you can throw this in the trash. Then come back to the table and let's guess what color we're going to paint the top of the pineapple. Remember I said the pineapple, we had another fruit that the same color stem. These grapes have a, what color stem? Green stem. It's the same color crown we're gonna need, green, for the top of the pineapple. So we're gonna trace the top of these lines here. And then we're gonna color this in. Color in your pineapple. Top. Oops, that's okay. Okay. And spend time and color it nicely, color in all the white. Where do I see white? There's white here. Get that little bit of white. White here, white over here, white over here. Okay, so you try to do it nicely so you cover up most of the white that's inside the pineapple leaves. I see a little bit of white. Where do you see white? I see some here and here at this tip. So let me cover the white up. Okay, so now we have our pineapple. It's completed. We're done with the green crown. We're done with our crowns. Next, all we need to do is bring our 3 paintings back together, just like so. We have all 3 of them. And now all we need is the black paper and a pair of scissors. We're gonna put our fruit in front of us, and then now, just watching here, we're gonna take this black paper and scissors, and we are going to cut. Just like that, straight down. Cutting pieces of black paper. You may need your mom or dad to draw lines on this black paper so so you can follow them. What I'm trying to do is I'm going to try to make squares by cutting the pieces about this big. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the 3 of these pieces of paper together by, so I have the banana, the grapes, and the pineapple. And I'm gonna take a little square. See how they're all separate? I'm gonna line these up next to each other. Take the little square, and we are going to put glue on each square. Put glue, and then we're gonna piece them together to make them stick together. And then I'm gonna put 2 fingers, another glue patch, another piece of paper, 2 fingers, and then put that down. So we're spacing these 2 fingers apart. Another one, 2 fingers, another one. There we go. So I think the grapes and the banana are sticking together, but we're missing our 3rd fruit, which is the pineapple. So we're going to continue doing the black pieces of paper to connect, to glue together our fruit. So there we go. You place that down. Place this down. It's kind of like putting on a Band-Aid. Make sure you're rubbing, rub, so these pieces stay down. And if we run out of pieces, you can always cut more paper. So we're gonna cut a few more pieces of paper, just like so. And what are we gonna do with the paper? These black squares? I know you know, put glue on the back. And then we are connecting the fruit. So we can make one large